Okay, the Octatron. I think that was what it was called.
Don't hide from me, Callum.
Oh. Where did that noise come from? Where did his laugh come from? I haven't seen him for a while. Octatron? Yeah, Octatron.
This old thing used to make the blood run to my head. Make me dizzy.
Examine report.
The guy just snapped. Those poor kids.
Eyewitness report, Atlantic Island Park incident. Officer on duty, Sheriff F. Bannerman. Witness name, Creed, Norma. Statement: we were waiting for our turn on the ride, Frank, me and the boys. This fellow in the chipmunk suit is making an ice carving while people took photographs. Lawrence wanted to go over to him, but I've always been a bit wary of those suits, they give me the creeps. It's silly, I know. Anyway, the chipmunk man, he was carving and picking away at the ice, and at first we thought he was making some animal like a tiger or lion, but as more and more ice fell away, when you first looked, it was like a human face, smiling out of the block of ice, but the more you looked at it, the more you saw there was something not quite right about the proportion, something unnatural that made your heart begin to beat just a little bit faster, like you were prey, and that thing in the ice was a hunter. But then these teenagers walked up, and one of them made a face at the carving and said something rude to the guy in the chipmunk suit, and then, well, he went berserk. For a few moments it was chaos. Everybody was running away from the guy, who had one of teenagers on the ground, and he was stabbing with the ice pick, and blood was spraying, and people were screaming, and Frank and I had the kids, and we were dragging them away as fast as we could. And the last thing I saw before Frank dragged me away was that the eyeball of one of those poor kids had landed on the ice sculpture, making the horrible creature look more or less alive. Wow. Okay. So the Chad the Chipmunk guy went berserk and attacked the teenagers, murdered the teenagers. Is Callum on the ride? Is anyone on the ride? Not that I can see. There's nobody about. Can't use that. Examine Polaroid.
Oh, I remember this.
Me and Callum. What is that in the background? Kind of man wearing a big top hat. Is that another character, or is that a ghoul of some kind? Why do I have a axe on my necklace? And Callum looks like... he doesn't look happy, he looks like he's trying to... he looks like I've got him around the wrist. Is he trying to get away? I think something's going to sneak up on me at any moment. Right, where am I going? That way goes off to the... there's the Chad the Chipmunks. What's that noise? What is that noise? Can I turn this off? Is that what I'm supposed to be doing? Ride Octatron. Am I riding it, or am I increase speed, decreasing speed? Okay, I'm turning it down. Is that what I'm supposed to be doing? Am I supposed to be getting on it? Or am I just supposed to be riding it? I think I'm supposed to be riding it. Even though it makes me dizzy. Okay, what is happening? I clearly don't like this ride. What the hell? The hell was that? What the? What on earth? That was the creature from the... Okay. That was the creature from the photograph. The photograph back over here. That was that creature from the back of the photograph. What the hell? Okay. So what the hell's going on? This poor girl's got some serious...
Callum!
Which way am I supposed to be going? Let's go this way.
Treachery hides in thoughts. Treachery that lashes like a whip and scars our insides. The first time I saw Callum, my thoughts betrayed me. I looked down at this wrinkled, red, bawling thing and I thought, is that it? We build our world from expectations, and the world that I had built for Callum was no different. He was so real, so there, and so far from my expectations. And they shattered, and as they fell in pieces, that one treacherous thought became a new foundation. All of the love that we shared, all of the warmth and goodness that followed, built on a single, traitorous thought.
Okay, I don't know what she means. But she is the mother, I guess, from that statement. Oh, sparks inside there. The light is sparking. Oh god. Right, we're here. Behind the House of Horrors on the way to the bumper cars. Perhaps we should make a more sensible looping... Oh no, we've walked across the bridge now. Let's go to the bumper cars and see what's happening there. What's going on in there? Can't get in. Oh Lord, what on earth is that? There's a person in there. I don't even want to know. Oh no. I don't know. I thought working the park for a summer would be a lot of fun, but the end of season here really drags. There aren't that many tourists around, so most of the staff spend their days standing around gossiping, and most of that gossip is about Chad. I mean Steve. See, even I am starting to call him Chad, and I went to school with the guy. It's that goddamn suit. In the beginning it was a laugh. Steve, the local lush, as Chad the chipmunk. Child-friendly mascot at Atlantic Island Park. Lock up your daughters and all of that. But the more he wears that suit, the weirder Steve is getting. At first it was little things, like refusing to change out of the suit at work and taking it home with him every day. But then I saw him at Susie's diner, still wearing it. It wasn't even a work day. Some of the staff complained, discreetly, to park management about the smell, and I saw him walking and talking with Mr. Winter, the owner, one day. But nothing seems to have changed. The suit still smells like a carcass whenever Steve walks by. Apparently Steve has picked up some new skills since the last time I saw him puking up in a gutter outside the Psycoil station, because he thought he sure as hell can carve a mean ice sculpture. Those shapes he makes in the ice, though, they give me the creeps. Steve came by the booth today, lucky me, and he just hung around for a while. I couldn't really tell because of the suit, but it seemed like he was just staring at me, sizing me up, eye-fucking me, whatever he was doing. I asked him what he wanted, and he just stood there, not saying anything. Eventually I called my supervisor, and when he came by, Steve, wandered off. My supervisor told me to put everything in writing, so here it is. Also, I quit. I don't want to see that chipmunk ever again. Laura Henman. Dude, what the hell? What the hell was that? Was that Laura? And what was that? The chipmunk behind her? What on earth was that? I don't even want to go back over and look. I'm not going back over and looking. Oh no, hold on, look, you can just see the outline of... Oh, I don't know, I'm getting the hell out of here. Did Steve was... What's that? What is that? Some kind of... That's the Octotron head that's on the top of the Octotron ride. Okay, so it appears that maybe Steve, who played Chad, went a bit mental. Did he go around attacking people? Bumper cars.
Constant crashes and 80s music. Guess it floats someone's boat.
Yeah. Am I... There's a wrench. Following on, it does seem like we have been going on all of these rides, so maybe I should be trying to get onto the ride. They're giving me little glimpses into Lorraine's thoughts. Okay. Should I be getting into a car? Okay, I can't get into any of these cars. Do I need to go to the booth, turn them on? Oh man, I hate these games. It's way too scary for me. Okay, there's nothing in there. Just an upturned chair. Okay.
Come to mommy, Callum.
Okay, so that direction, I think. Yeah, I can't seem to be able to interact with any of these. Ah, there's one with the lights on. I think perhaps that's where I'm supposed to be headed. Yes, there's one still on. Right, let's get on. Examine accident report. Righto. Okay, accident report. Employee name Francis Dufresne. Time and date of accident 25th October 1976. Labourers working on the crane. Okay, Richard Stapleton. Witnesses Lawrence Creed, Michael Edgeworth. Brief description of the accident or incident. During the transport of the bumper cars into the arena, one of the straps attaching the load to the truck came untied, causing a cascade of bumper cars onto Francis, who was standing directing the driver. Francis was crushed by the weight of the cars. Francis was killed. Did the injured employee see a doctor? Yes. If yes, did he file an employer's portion of a workers' compensation form? Yes. Supervisor comments. Dexter, the truck driver, claims to have seen someone on the back of the load undoing the straps. Nobody else reported seeing that. The sheriff had requested that Dexter provide them with urine samples. What could have been done to prevent this incident? Double checking of the straps after transit should be mandatory, and drug screenings for all drivers. Have the unsafe conditions been corrected? No. Additional comments. The local labourers are very superstitious, and this hasn't helped. Some of them refusing to return to work until we have someone from the local church walk the park and exorcise the spirits. The bad spirits. Jesus, what the hell? Okay. What? I can't move. Whoa! 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 That's lit up somewhere over there. Okay. I think I need to be going over here. But I don't want to go over here. is this place? Okay. Okay. Is this taking... This is taking me towards the
It's a matter of public record that I am a failure as a mother.
Ferris wheel.
Once, when Callum was very small, I left him asleep in the car while I ran an errand. Don't even remember what it was. When I came back, the sheriff was standing next to the car, watching my boy through the window. I didn't like what I saw in his eyes. Judgment. He wrote me the ticket without saying a word. Just the scratch of his pen on the notepad. When he gave it to me, our eyes met. I know what you're going through. My daughter, Helen, she just gets some help. Help was a bolt of lightning. Help was 1,000 volts surging through my veins. Help is agony. I'd rather die. I wanted to scream.
What?
I'd rather you pulled your gun and shot me. But instead my mouth said,
This
yes,
is
Sheriff.
a hell of a noisy Ferris wheel. It's horrible. Okay, so Lorraine's clearly having some guilt over her. Read page. Continually delayed by the incompetence of the builders. The problem is that they are locals, and so they believe a lot of the rumours about what Old Man Henderson used to do here. They grew up on those tales. Every time a bolt comes loose or a wrench goes missing, those fools are crossing themselves against the black magic. Of course, that is why I chose the site over all the other potentials. Solomon Island is a nexus for dark energies, and the thought of all that power just dissipating beneath the earth here, it makes my skin crawl. I called in a few... What? So is this Winters? Is this Winters writing this? Did he know about all of the black magic and decided to build anyway? I called in a few favours back in Brooklyn and got someone at the local academy to see if they had any interesting books about local history. Turns out they do, and it turns out that Old Man Henderson has some pretty strong connections to the Brooklyn crowd. Perhaps something he wrote will help me find the piece of the plans that I am missing. Okay, I fully expected something to leap at that window. Okay. Where am I and what am I doing? This one. Okay. Yep. It's quite clear at the Ferris wheel. Don't really want to go on it, but I think that's what we need to be doing. So bizarre, so bizarre. What is actually happening? Is this all a dream? All of the rides just operating whilst I wander around areas again? Yeah, okay.
I can't get on while it's moving.
Okay. Decrease speed, decrease speed, decrease speed. Right. What horrible something is going to happen on this ride? It's actually quite light now in the moonlight.
People come into your life for a reason. Dad used to say that before Mom ran off. After that, he mostly just drank. Things were different for Don and I. When we met, I was sweeping the floor at Susie's diner. He came in with some workers, but he didn't try to flirt or cop a feel like the others. He just ordered a coffee and sat there, watching me. When my shift was over, he offered to walk me home. I don't know how to describe that walk. We talked and laughed, and eventually kissed. It felt like love. It felt like a fairy tale. I can't tell you if Callum was made that night or one of the ones that followed. But I think it has to be that night. That one perfect night. Dawn and I moved in together, but then, well, he died. According to the supervisor, his safety harness failed when he was working on the top of the Ferris wheel. Dawn was there one moment, and then gone. Sometimes people leave your life for no reason. I was 3 months pregnant with Callum. Fairy tale fucking over.
Right. Nothing too horrific has happened yet. But I'm steeling myself. Oh, lordy. The top hat man is operating the ride. I'm not riding it again. Okay. It's the loudest Ferris wheel I've ever heard. Utterly bizarre. What is that noise? Oh man, this is horrible. This is absolutely horrible. What way am I going?
Mommy is coming, Callum.
I don't know. Okay, let's go back and check the map. Because we can go left or right. Okay. Well, we can't go left or right. It just gives me back to the bumper cars or around to the roller coaster. We haven't been to the House of Horrors or the roller coaster. I feel like it's this way, because this is the way this is facing is it's kind of horizontal and looks over the entire park. So I think the roller coaster's this way. Okay. Is this a crashed... Yes, it is a crashed Ferris wheel compartment. What? Can I not get through here? What the hell? Oh god. I just took the roller coaster ticket, that's all I did, and there's a doll in there. What on earth? Okay, it's letting me through, it's letting me through. Where did it go? Where did the crashed compartment go? Did it keep rolling down the hill? Right, I think that's the bumper cars there.
A lot of people idolize
to
their
the right.
children. You hear them talking about their kids and just the way they talk. Their fucking voices make me want to vomit. My angel likes to read, and little Johnny is so good on the piano. Fuck those people! You give up 9 months of your life carrying them, you traumatize yourself giving birth to them, and then you spend the rest of your life as their slave. Wiping asses, mopping up piss, feeding them. Little life-sucking monsters who take and take and take until...
Wow.
We all go insane. Any parent who pretends otherwise is just dishonest. That's called choice supportive bias. I am honest. Callum really grinds my gears, and he owes me everything. Everything. It'd serve the little fuck right if I just abandoned him.
Right. It'd serve him right, would it? Is that a thought from the past, or is that what you're considering doing now? I still don't really know if this is reality or a vision of the past when the park was open when this actually happened. It looks like the roller coaster's next. I think what we'll do is we'll do the roller coaster in the next video. I need to take a few moments to recoup some nerve. Thanks for watching.